What's up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get a 100% return in real estate. And you don't have to be a flipper to be able to do this stuff either. You can do this if you actually have existing units. And I got to tell you, how you do the BRRRR has actually changed. So if you don't know me, my name is Corey McKinnon. I'm a real estate investor for close to 20 years, multiple 8-figure portfolio holder, and I shoot videos like this all the time for you to benefit from it. All right, so right now we're in London, Ontario. We're actually in one of my 2-bedroom apartments, and we had the unit turnover. The tenant was paying about $1,000 a month, which is about $500 at least too low, even based on the condition, okay? It was old, it was in need of much work, and we had some unit turnover. So let me give you a breakdown of the numbers of what this place looked like, but you should actually see what this place looked like ahead of time. It was just nasty. The carpets were 20 years old, and I don't know about you, but when you have 20-year-old carpet, it's not fun, especially in a rental. The appliances were trashed as well. We're gonna be updating and getting new appliances because I don't know about you, but I can't rent an apartment for top dollar when they look like this, okay? So let me break the numbers down for you, but just to let you know the importance of what we are gonna be able to get out of this here. So we were getting $1,000 a month. Maybe if it was like surface level, better condition, we could have gotten $1,500 a month, all right? But by doing extra level renovation, we're gonna get close to $2,000 a month in rent. So that's $1,000 upside. But it's like, Corey, how do I make that money back? Well, you make that money back by making sure you're getting a return. So let me break the numbers down for you here. All right, so 1,000 square foot building, and we put down a nicer flooring. Let me just give you a little visual here. So this is nicer luxury vinyl plank. I've done some entry level stuff before, but you do get what you pay for. Like if you're only getting, 5 or 5.5 mil luxury vinyl plank, it's gonna be not as thick. It's gonna be, you'll get breaks and things in it easier, a buckle easier. So this is 6.5 mil, which is a nice product. We got it for $2.50. I could have haggled more. I could have got it down to like $2.25, but I didn't. I believe in just paying people a fair price, and everybody should be able to make profit. $2.50 a square foot. That's just to install it. So that's $2,500. Sorry, that's just the purchase price. To install it, there was tear out, haul away. So there's junk removal. There's labor to tear it out. And then we also have to do like shoe molding and adjust some of the baseboards, take a few things off, take the doors off, put them back on. So there's some extra labor there, as well as there's gonna be some tiling done in the bathroom. Let me just flip this around so you can see. We got some nicer tiling done here in the bathroom floor. I was gonna tile the kitchen as well, but you know what? People can drop heavy pots and things in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden you got a broken tile. You got luxury vinyl plank down on the floor, maybe it'll make a nick or a bit of a dent, but you're not breaking a tile, which is what we're trying to avoid, any damage these days, all right? So you gotta be proactive as a landlord, okay? You gotta be on the defense when it comes to some of the materials and things that you're using in your rentals. Super important, all right? So I was $4,000 for the install and the tear out and all the extra trim and stuff like that after. It really adds up there, gang, in these $500 increments, but it's gonna be worthwhile. I always recommend paying for good labor when you're getting work done in your rental properties. You can try to negotiate your material costs, which I highly recommend. Do not go to big box stores if you don't have to. It's just not worth it. At the beginning of my real estate journey, I was doing that more. I was paying more full retail. But once you know the people in the industry where you can actually go to and say, hey, I'm actually doing renovations on a regular basis. Can you help me out? I'm probably gonna do 5 kitchens this year or 10 kitchens this year. I'm gonna do thousands of square feet of flooring. I'm gonna buy all these fixtures. What can we do? Can we make a bit of a deal here? And they usually will say yes. People are eager and hungry for business here in 2024, which is refreshing compared to the past couple of years, right? Drop a comment down below if you feel like you're getting better cost pricing on your renovations and your labor now, that all contractors aren't rock stars. I mean, they are rock stars. We need renovators and contractors, don't get me wrong, but they're not in such high demand that you gotta wait for 6 months and pay them twice as much as what they are typically used to getting or what they should be making for the renovations. So that's that there. $2,500 for the flooring, $4,000 for tear out and install. And then I've got my kitchen here, which I'll jump in there and show you a little bit in a minute. It's just a pretty simple galley kitchen, and that's gonna be about $3,000, $3,500 installed, depending if I go with a granite countertop or not. This unit here is probably gonna be a little bit more of a high-end unit. We are gonna go for executive rental, maybe even a furnished rental. So that $2,000 a month that I was aiming to get, it's likely gonna be higher, probably like $2,500 to $3,000 a month. But on this video, I'm not gonna be getting into how to do furnished rental. You can go check out one of my other videos about that here too. I'll probably link a card up on the screen so you can go check out some of those examples, because man, if you can win in that game, it's a game changer. You can do extremely well. And then my appliances, I typically go with scratch and dent appliances. So let me show you these appliances that were here. You know, you're not going to be able to get top rent for things when the appliances are looking like this. They're mismatched and they're different colors as well. And then the kitchen that we're going to be installing is just this really simple galley kitchen here. We tore out the lower cabinets so we could get the luxury vinyl plank flooring right underneath the cabinets. We're going to take these ones right to the ceiling here. Obviously new light fixtures and everything else. Then we're also going to do some extra cabinets over here where there wasn't any before, just for lowers. All right, so I typically don't spend full price on appliances. I will go for scratch and dent. It's just better value. And if they're cosmetically off a little bit, it's not a big deal. The tenants are still gonna love a nice black fridge and stove or stainless steel or whatever it might be. So all in, I'm gonna be $12,000 to $13,000 into this renovation, but we're gonna be able to charge an extra $1,000 a month in rent. So over the course of a year, we're gonna pay all that off. So that's a 100% return when it comes to real estate investing. And then in year 2, it's just gonna be all gravy. Like, who as a real estate investor doesn't want to be able to get an extra $1,000 a month in their pocket, an extra $12,000 a year? I don't know about you, but I sure would as well. Just given what we went through in 2022 and 2023 with all the interest rate hikes and the cost of homeownership just going up, because not just as a regular homeowner, but also an investment property owner, all of our input costs have gone up. Natural gas is going up, hydro's going up, taxes are going up, everything is going up, including rents, okay? So you gotta make your units rent ready, and you gotta be smart about doing these renovations too. In my earlier days, and doing this renovation probably would have cost me $15,000, $16,000. I always make sure I hire great labor to do the work. I pay fair prices. I'm not going for the lowest dollar there. I'm also not gonna be, you know, financially literate and go for the highest price person either in the marketplace either. I pay the Goldilocks principle, which is just right. You want that quality with good workmanship. Okay, gang, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, but you got some value today, please go hit that subscribe button, give us a like, drop us a comment, and until next time, we're producing content every single month. That's why you do want to subscribe, so that you can be sharp and close to the pulse when it comes to being a real estate investor. Not just any real estate investor, but a more educated one. Okay, gang? Can't wait to see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.